Hey guys, I'm Bob, and I just finished putting together this wall-mounted barbell rack made by Yes4All. This video will be a quick unboxing and installation of this barbell rack, and you can see how it looks at the end. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here I am at my workbench. Want to open up the box now. Okay, it comes in two different hangers. They're fairly heavy. So here's one of them. It has a UHMW plastic layer on the rack itself, which supposedly will help prevent scratching of your bars. So I think they're 16 inches long. Roughly, let's see, yeah, 16¼ inches long, and side to side it's about 1.5 inches. So that's one of them. Put that down. They are nice and heavy. I was told that the flat side would go on the outside, so this would be how it would go onto the studs, like that, and then your bars would just rest in these crevices here. Here's the hardware. I was told that if you have you already have wall board on your wall, like in your, or drywall on your walls in your home gym, that supposedly these don't work well enough. At least that's what I read on Amazon. So you may have to get something else for hanging it on your drywall. But I would always go into the studs no matter what. So here are your bolts. They're fairly large. When you're finally ready to assemble, or to insert it into the studs on the wall, you're going to have to take the bolt and just slide the washer into it, and then you're just going to insert it into this section here. So what I figured out is that this head here is an 11/16 socket. So that should work fine for when I have to kind of ratchet it into the stud. So 11/16 should work great. That's the one to use. I think a socket set is the best option for ratcheting these bolts into the stud. So let's head over to the wall and pre-drill some holes. Okay, I've already kind of drawn a couple of lines here which are level to each other. And what I'm going to do, I think probably the best option here is to have that line be the midpoint of this hanger and the other hanger as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of tape at exactly halfway up this hanger. And then I should be able to kind of mark the holes and then do a pre-drill. Okay, so I just put a little piece of tape about halfway down. So I'm going to make sure I have that tape right on the line I already created. And I'm just going to mark where the hole should go. Okay, so now I can pre-drill these two holes and they should line up. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's be able to do the top one. And the other one will fall in line. So now I have two holes marked. And now I want to pre-drill them. So I'm just using a 1/4 inch drill bit. And I'm starting right here. So I already pre-drilled the hole, and I inserted the bolt, and now I'm just going to use my socket set to get it screwed in. Okay, I'm just going to get it so it's in place. Now I'm going to do a pre-drill of the bottom hole and put the bolt in the bottom hole. So I have the one hanger secure right now. Now the other hanger is going right over here. So I'm going to pre-drill these 2 holes and secure the hanger with the bolts. So those are solid. This one's solid, that one's solid, and this one's solid. Let's see them both. Now the big test, and I've already double checked, but the curl bar was the only one I was a little concerned about, because the distance from here to the other collar is about 31.5, and this just barely fits. So that's perfect. And now the Olympic bars will also fit fine at that distance. So that's 32 inches. So the 16 on center for studs. So I'm going to put this one in here. That's great. And then the last one right here. So now I got all my bars stored on the wall. I think they look great. Very happy with how it came out. And it's high enough above my dumbbell rack that I can easily just grab the bars out when I need them. To be honest, I'll probably have one of these always on my bench. But I do have another small curl bar I can put on here if I have this one on the bench at all times. So I think for my purposes, I'm very happy with how this came out. One thing you want to remember is you always want each of these to be on a level plane. And what I did was I just got a piece of wood and put a level in between, and it's pretty smack dab level between the two, because you don't want them obviously tilting down. It was a little bit of work getting in the bolts. If you just pre-drill a little bigger, then they'll go in a little quicker. Get yourself a socket set. If you had an attachment to your portable drill, that would even be quicker to put in the bolts. So I like the way this came out, and I'm very happy. This is going to be a great way of storing my barbells instead of having them strewn throughout my shed. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions at all, just leave them on Amazon. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But we'll talk to you next time.
So I've got 4 of these plate holders. Pretty easy to install. I did put them on a board backing so that they were a little bit off the wall. In other words, it'd be easier to grab the plates, but plates aren't coming off. They fit nicely. As I said, easy to install and no problems yet.